Hello, today I am here with a storage video for you guys. I'm doing it for two reasons. One, to share with you guys. I really want to get some more videos besides just my hauls because I feel like I post a lot of hauls. But two, I am also telling myself because I don't know about any of you, but I know that sometimes when I'm making an order, I kind of just stop thinking about everything and I only think that, oh yeah, I want to order. I see like something, like I recently saw yesterday, I think it was the Rose Girls, how she's going to be having a sampler, and I haven't even melted any of her stuff. I haven't had the best luck, so I want to try it before I order more. But right away I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great, she's got a fresh one. I really enjoyed her fresh scents on Cold Sniff. So right away I was like already planning on getting one, and I'm like, no, wait, like, what are you doing? So sometimes I don't think and I'll just get on and order. And so I told myself that I need to make it because I forget how much. And then all of a sudden I'm like going to put my wax away and I'm like, oh my gosh, my storage is completely full. What am I going to do? Because I absolutely do not want to get any more storage. I feel like this should be enough. And some people may have less and think I'm crazy. And some people may have way more than me and be like, hey, what's wrong with having more storage? It's honestly just whatever works for anybody else. But for me, I feel like I shouldn't have more than what can fit in here. And I'm getting to the point where I do because I've got a few more orders coming in. So basically, this is like a really long way of saying that I promised myself and I'm telling myself that I cannot order any more wax unless I look at this video. I have to at least look at the first 3 to 4 minutes of it, and if I still decide after that that I'm okay with purchasing, then okay. But chances are I'm not going to be because, like I said, I'm running out of room. And sometimes I just forget that, and on the spur of the moment, I just make an order. So I'm also going to try, I have an exception, which is the Bathing Garden and Super Tarts, just because I feel like their stuff you can only get usually around once per year or so, because of the way that their orders are. Like the Bathing Garden, she definitely does her stuff yearly. And then Super Tarts, how they like go down their list. So it's going to be a while before that list comes back. So yeah, those are my exceptions. But other than that, I just don't want to be making any extra orders or like, oh, let me try this blend, because I'm showing you guys and I'm showing myself right here that I have plenty to choose from. There's so many scents in here that I have never smelled before. So if I think, oh, I want to try a new scent, let me order that. No, just come over here and grab a new scent, I've got enough. So anyways, after that very long ramble, so this is my storage. This is where I store everything that I don't melt. I don't come in here and just pull one thing and start melting it and then put it back. This is just to store it in. If I pull it out, it's something that I'm going to melt and keep out in my main collection until it's gone. I'm also not really a seasonal melter. I mean, I kind of am, but not as far as like I'm going to take all my fall scents out and put all my summer scents away. Like I don't do that. I basically just whatever I have, I keep it in there until I use it up, and then when I have some space, I come and get from here. So this is my Bathing Garden drawer, and I just recently took some out, so it kind of sucks because you could have seen somehow, I don't know how, but I had all my clams right here too, and you can see like now there's kind of a space in between them where I had taken some out, but I had it in here like perfectly. Like it was just the right amount to fill it up, and it looked really nice. It still looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. I know this is crazy and it's a lot of clamshells, but I do enjoy it. Like I like how it looks. I love being able to just come and look at them and see all of her beautiful clamshells. So I think this wasn't originally meant to be like just the Bathing Garden drawer. It just kind of happened because I made like some really huge orders. And I think I'm just going to keep this drawer for the bathing garden, because I just like it. It makes me happy. And so then I have some of the bigger clams in the back. These are like the oldest ones all the way up to the newest ones over here. And then I've got samples. Most of them are the bathing garden samples, but I do throw all of my other samples just in here. And these are like the newest ones, and then the oldest to the newest, just for like cure time purposes. So when I'm done using my scents, I'll come and grab some more from here. My samples. So yeah, that's that drawer. Sorry, it's kind of dusty. I don't know. I never really cleaned it after my long break that I had. So then this drawer is kind of where I put like my newer scents that still I'm letting cure a little bit. So yeah, I've got some of my destination, the breakaways. Underneath that is the Sassy Girl Aroma things. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, and I feel like it's really fuzzy. I think it's just because it's so dark in this part of my closet, and you might also see some clothes. So then these are my clamshells, and I have them in these sleeves. I got that idea from Canada Cam here on YouTube, where she would take some of those little plastic things that they hold them in at Walmart, and I started doing that too, because that thought had never crossed my mind to do that. But once I saw it, I was like, ooh, I need those. And it is really nice for storage purposes. So then I have I've got more breakaway bars. I've got some loaves back there, some L3 loaves, maybe from other vendors, so I'm not sure. Then I have my chunks that I just recently got from L3. And then under here, I've got more of those, the Sassy Girl Aroma, and then just a bunch of the breakaway bars from Destination Wax. So, I really, honestly, don't think I would ever be able to do like an actual collection video of like each vendor, because, like you see the way it is, it's just, I would just, I'd have to like pull everything out, and it would just take a long time. But Morrison Blue here on YouTube, she's doing her collection right now, and she's got a couple of videos out that are really good. So if you guys are interested in like collections, like by vendor, you should really check hers out. So next we have, this is the top one, which I use for anything that's cured and ready to be used, like brought down into my main collection. I'll just pull from here. I'll just look through it and see what looks good, what I want to use, and however much space I have. And yeah, I'll just come and pull from the top drawer. And so I've got some bags back here. These are all my Empire Alchemy ones. I did just pull a couple of bags from them, so I have a little space here. And then eventually usually I do it at the end of the week. I'll just pull from the second drawer and bring some of that up here. And so then I got my K's back here, my customs that I really want to get melting. I just need to make more space. I've got some more Empire Alchemy. I've got some bigger loaves, kind of hard to see, but underneath these bitty betties are some bigger loaves, I think. Yeah. And then I've got these little bitty betties just sitting on top. Got more loaves back here. This is a stack of loaves, another stack of loaves. They're mostly L3, because I will say it's really hard not to purchase her loaves because they're such a good price. Other places it's easier to resist because I'm like, well, I don't know if I like that scent, so I'm not going to get it because it's like $20, you know? But something about $13.95 it just makes it easier. So then I've got I've got some puppy packs under here, and then some Destination breakaways, and then my bakery bags. So yeah, that is my main storage. I do have a box right here that's hasn't gotten put in yet. Like I said, at the end of the week on Friday, I usually will film like my empties, and then Friday or Saturday, sometime on the weekend, I'll film my empties, and then I come in and kind of like replenish any spots that need filling in, if that makes sense. Like basically pulling from here up to here, and if I have any clamshell space downstairs, I'll bring in other clamshells. So yeah, that is my actual storage. Next, I will show you what I have in my actual like collection that I'm actually like currently melting. Okay, so this right here is my upstairs melt basket. It's pretty small. I don't know if you can tell. But you know, I only melt upstairs in my son's room and my 2 bathrooms. And I'm in the process of getting a tea light warmer for my daughter's room because she really wants to start melting in her room too at night. So that'll be one extra way, you know, another area to like use up some wax. So yeah, basically I just have, it's pretty much all new except I have 2 of these scoopable things, and they're pretty big. They're huge, bigger than most. That's old. And then I have an old thing, doggy pack. I don't know, it's a bakery bag from L3, and but everything else in here is new. It's all new samples. And yeah, that's just basically what I have here. Since that I melt for upstairs, it's a bunch of samples, as you see, because I've said it before, I basically just can't, like, just this is just not gonna throw in my living room, you know. I would need like 3 or 4. So basically I just use these in the bathrooms at my son's room. And yeah, so that is my upstairs little basket.